What's going on, everybody? It is Nick from Golf Dude Gaming, and today I'm going to show you the cheesiest cheese for the Erlang boss fight. First, I'll show you the equipment, I'll show you the skills that I have, then I'll show you the actual boss fight itself and exactly what you need to do to make this cheese work. First thing you're going to want to get is the golden set of armor. This is going to grant you some key while you're in the boss fight. Next, you're going to want the Plantier fan. The goal of this method is to use the Plantier fan multiple times in this boss fight, so you're going to want that key to build up. You're definitely going to absolutely need the Elder Armor Worm. He is very important for this fight. If you don't have him, I recommend you look up how to get him. I have him maxed out. He doesn't necessarily need to be maxed out, but it is good to have him maxed out. For our Kuros, Spine in the Sack, as you can see, Spine in the Sack moderately increases poison damage. We are going to be using poison damage in this fight, so you're going to want to use 2 of those, and of course you're going to want to use the Snow Fox Brush, which moderately increases the duration of your transformation. It makes it last an extra 30 seconds or so. And for real quick, let me go over here to the shrine, because this is also very important. For your drink, this is mandatory. This is Mando, Sunset of the Nine Skies. You don't have to use these soaks, but these are the ones I used to defeat him. I've already defeated him. So anyway, Sunset of the Nine Skies. Each sip recovers 35% maximum of health and grants considerable amount of ki. That is important. Make sure that you have that in your inventory. Heading over to skills, as you can see, I don't have anything in stamina. In martial arts, max out the spinning attack for your staff. You also need to have these 2 on the left. For survival, you can do whatever you want with survival. These are the points I had allocated left after doing the necessary ones. For staff stances, go over to smash stance. You're going to want to do these 3 over here with the 2 and go over to the far left and mimic exactly what I have there. You can also activate your thrust stance. You don't need to, but I found it useful during the boss fight. Immobilize, full immobilize. Use your sparks to go full immobilize here. Don't worry about Ring of Fire, and if you have Spellbinder, don't worry about Spellbinder. Full Cloud Step. Don't worry about Rock Solid, and Pluck of Many, don't worry about that. But for transformations, this is going to be huge. We are going to be using the Azora Dust transformation, and we need it to be strong. So you want to mimic exactly what I have here. Max out these 3 on the left and the one on the far right, and then max out this one on the top for defense. And then make sure you head over here to set spells and set your spell to Azora Dust. This is what we're going to be utilizing for most of the boss fight. That's going to really work in our favor. So make sure you have Azora Dust selected as your transformation. Now, over to the boss fight itself. That's me on the left. This is a VOD from my Twitch earlier today. We're going to run up here, and he's going to attack us pretty immediately. So what you're going to want to use immediately is the Plantier fan. That is your first use of the Plantier fan. We're going to be using it multiple times in this fight. And what we're going to do initially here is use the Plantier fan. As you can see, I hit it right away because he's going to lunge at you, and you want to catch him in the air, start pushing him back, get some cheap shots in if you want. You don't got to do too many. I only did 1 or 2. But then we transform into the worm. The worm will start spreading poison everywhere. When you transform back, ideally, you're going to dodge these combos that he tries to put out here. You only need to dodge the first combo. As you can see, I got hit. I'm not perfect. What can I say? But what's important here is that he goes into this walking mode. That allows you to transform into Azora Dust. Now with Azora Dust, you are not going to attack him. All you're going to do is push him over into the poison from the worm. Yes, that is the ideal strategy here. Push him into the poison, and I'll fast forward now so you can see what happens at the next stage of his attacks. After you get him to right above quarter health here, he will jump up into the sky and summon his giant axe. Of course, the giant axe attacks, you do want to do your best to dodge it. I get hit by the shockwave, as you'll see here in a second, so you could be a little sloppy, but the important thing is to get up and hit him with the immobilize and immediately start doing your spinning attack to try to get as much ki as possible for the Plantier fan. Again, you want to try to get the Plantier fan. I didn't get it all the way here, as you can see, so I'm going to have to drink some gourds to replenish it, but the point is to get the Plantier fan again. Drink the gourds. 1, 2, get our Plantier fan back, immediately Cloud Step, get him in a position so he can get stuck in the corner, because you're going to hit him with the fan again, immediately summon Pluckamany, and your goal here is to womp on him as much as you can to get him down to the next phase of his attacks, where he does a transport away and does some big attacks that you're going to need to dodge. I'll show you that here in a second, but really, what you really want to do at this part is to get him to that next stage to the best of your ability. It might not happen every time. It took me a few times to get it, but see, immediately when he gets to about half health, he'll transport over here, and immediately you want to drink your gourds to get your key up to get the Plantier fan back. He's going to be shooting laser eyes at you. You're going to want to dodge those to the best of your ability, and he is going to do 2 big attacks coming up. We're going to make one happen, but this one here, use your spinning attack to negate the projectiles, and immediately when he's done with the projectiles, he's going to hit you. As you can see, I got hit. You don't need to be perfect on this run, guys. You just got to do these steps, and you have a good shot at beating him. So, as you can see, he did a small attack there, but we were trying to bait him into doing this big attack. I believe I get hit on this one as well, but you want to run up and try to negate some of the space between you and him, and yep, I get hit, but it's okay. Immediately after that attack, hit him with the Plantier fan again. You are in the home stretch because he's going to lunge at you. You want to push him up into the corner. You want to try to do a little bit of damage if you can. Hit him with the smash stance. I got a crit right here. Heck yeah. Go ahead and keep smashing him. Go Cloud Step. Get a quick hit in. You want to get his health down to a little over quarter, and then you can hit him with the worm again. And the worm, we're just going to repeat what we did in the beginning. This is the home stretch of the cheese, guys. All you need to do is summon Azure Dust, push him into the poison, and just watch his health bar melt off into nothing. And that concludes it. The cheesiest cheese for the Erlang boss fight. Everybody, thanks for being here. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and leave a like. Put some comments below if you got any tips or extra hints for this strategy. And if you feel like subscribing to the channel, we're always putting out gaming content. We're doing bigger and better things on the channel over here, so you can subscribe. And that's it for Nick from Golf Dude Gaming. Everybody, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.